Today's hearing was about how data breaches and cyber attacks impact consumers and financial institutions. And so the hearing was really to gather information about that, what we could do to try to prevent that in the future or to minimize data breaches in the future. So the thing that I talked about with members was that we need a national standard for protecting consumer information. And second, we need national standards on when companies are breached, how quickly they need to communicate that and what information they need to communicate with us about data breaches or to the American people. And third, the holding negligent companies responsible for data breaches and looking at ways to do that. Well, it felt like a lot of responsibility to advocate on behalf of credit unions, but also really important that credit unions' messages are being heard on the Hill and in front of House members in particular, and that we have a voice in this and that we have a strong voice in what might be able to take place in order to protect our members' data and consumers in general. I hope that we will see more companies that do not need to hold personal information about consumers not hold that information so it can't be breached in the first place. I hope that we are able to shift the costs of data breaches from financial institutions and the fraud that relates to that to the entities responsible for those breaches. One of the things that I think really resonated today was when I shared how consumers, particular consumers, were impacted by a data breach and what they had to go through in order to work through that data breach or that fraudulent activity. And I think that really resonates with people. It was an honor to be able to testify today on behalf of credit unions, and I want to thank CUNA for asking me to do that.